Alright, what's going on, guys? Sorry, I've been, like, very busy, pretty busy for the last however long, so I haven't uploaded. I'm gonna have another one right after this. I do have 2 replays, though. I'm gonna try to upload 2 in a row. But, another battle at Carthage, I am on defense as Massilia, which I haven't played much, so. Struggle. There's some lessons learned the hard way. Alright, we're good. Like, screen won't blank it. So, Egypt said he was getting, ICD, but he's all the way over here. Is he even really set up? Nabatea has Kush, which they're actually a very good faction for getting Kush, because Kush is very good against armor. They have like 45 armor on like noble swordsmen. 52 in shield wall. It's like they are not very heavy at all. And we have a sally out. They like throw spears. And they're attacking some swordsmen. Do we have another unit that's sallied out? No? Oh, we did. But they're probably only gonna get 12 kills, but hey. The absolute volley of javelins and arrows. So I'm just preparing for the inevitable assault. I see that there are some tortoises, so I'm kind of putting them loosely, and then over here there's siege towers. But I'm going with the strategy of we're gonna hold them with the spears and then shoot them up. The thing is, they don't have as good archers as oh, I forgot the name of my main. What are they? I'm an idiot. So they don't have as good Chimeria. They don't have as good armors as armor. I can't speak archers as Chimeria. So that's probably not it. Thing is, I didn't get many swords because I really like spears, though I did get some axe warriors, which aren't bad. And Egypt's just sticking down here. So, I have my Massilian hull plates. Final unit, like, down here, because I'm like, Egypt has final stand, right? So, I'm just going to try to do the damage I can to them. And then just let Egypt kind of clean them up, because I think they have pikes back here, too. Yeah, they have some thorax pikemen, Galatian Royal Guard, good archers. They should be able to get final stand. Royal Peltis. And then some swords come out. Okay, I was like, did they kill one or something? Because they ran right into the unit. Some swords come out. A lot of swords are coming out. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's what that means. But over here, I'm just trying to fill the gaps, but I'm like, I have this whole front, 2 armies I'm trying to deal with, so missed this a bit, but I need to move them over. Luckily, they don't push through right there while I'm facing the wrong way, but I fix them now. I should be. Sometimes units are weird. It's a little gap. There's 2 gaps. But yeah, they're now in a better position. They're knocking down this wall. Should move over there to hold their flank. And I should be shooting. I don't think I am. Should be shooting at these guys. There. I think I get these guys to start shooting. These archers aren't nearly as good as Chimera's archers, so. And yeah, their whole army is outside the gates. Well, not their whole army. Only all their cheaper stuff. Thing is, they're facing off with Chosen Sword Bands. And Chosen Sword Band are better than Thorax Swords. And they have some Chosen Spear Band in the back, and they might be sending artillery at them. Like, it's not gonna go well for them. So then they get in there, because, oh, I didn't move that, so I'm, like, going there. And then I'm trying to set them up here to stop the next wave. Like, just let them deal with it. Alright, so they take the next wave with Thorax Swords, and I should be shooting at them. For whatever reason, I'm not. And luckily, this happens where they can't actually run through this, so I got kind of lucky there. So I need to shift this unit over, because they can't get there, really. And they're fighting Kush on the walls, and they should be doing pretty good. They're losing. Losing the swordsman, though, which they should do relatively good. They're winning over here, just they have 2 units on them. So they're... Usually you don't see Kush players use swordsmen. I don't think they're that bad. I just think Shotel warriors and then slave infantry is probably a bit better. Like, these guys are one of the best infantry units in the game, if not the best. The armored ones are the better ones, but I'd put them in top 10 infantry units. Maybe I should do an infantry unit tier list or rating or something. But this is just a mess. Somehow they got behind us. I should be shooting at that, yes. Thank you, me. I'm finally shooting at that. And they have they have some veteran riders running into mercenary Cretan archers. Oh, jeez. Frenzied charge. I think I start moving. Yeah, I moved some of my cav out here to help. And there's not many veteran riders left, but they did get 33 kills, some of that on archers, and took a lot of ammo, and probably caused some friendly fire, so. And then with that chaos, Iceni can advance their troops, and they need to fall back. And I'm bringing out my cavalry to try to maybe slow things down or something. But they have spearband on the flanks, and then their front is swordband. Which is usually pretty good, because that stops them from cav running around the sides. But that's better for dealing with infantry, really. So, position, yeah, and this is just a mosh pit. Arrows flying, spears getting thrusted, swords getting swung. And over here we have densely packed hoplites trying to fight some thorax swords. And I'm moving some axe warriors over here to try to like deal with like right here. I think I'm gonna send them up on the wall to stall for the hoplites to get in position. But over here we're not doing bad. Losing decisively, losing decisively, losing decisively. They're breaking. Over here they haven't been shot yet. They're firing. They have 88 kills, 90. They should be slinging. I think they are. Who are they slinging at? Oh, they should be slinging at this one. But, I mean, they're slinging at the main battle right here. But I need to cut fire support there and shift it. Yeah, and I've started to shift these men over here. Which they are close to Kush swordsmen. But I have to get them in a good position to shoot these thorax swords. Why am I not setting them up right there? I don't know, maybe I'm trying to like hold them and then run into them with the axes. But I should be putting them like right here then, and then having these axes down here. But over here is dealt with, but I need to get back in the orderly ranks and everything. And yeah, I did get a nice charge on their under to make it break. But that is going, and I think, okay, their G Macav's still good right now. But they're getting their archers to shoot at it. I actually don't run my cav in, which is a mistake that I don't charge them in. Are these guys able to get away? No, they routed over there. I think the other unit I had is broken. But my allies tell me charge them down. Or actually, I don't think they do yet. They're gonna keep just shooting them with stuff. And they have good armor, so they're gonna take it pretty well. But sadly, their onager comes back and they're running to go, or they're walking to get their artillery back. And these guys, where are they firing? Sometimes archers buggy. Oh, are they firing? They're firing down here at this sword band. Alright, I wouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Looking back, I wouldn't have done that. They're gonna get dealt with. You have Galatian Loyal Guard fighting 300. Nah, waste of ammo. Would have fired them right at this chosen sword band, or up here at this one. They're winning decisively up there. I'm trying to get even lines over here. These guys are firing into a horde that is right there. And something is happening here. These guys like aren't in the fight. Oh, and hoplites are getting glitched back. Or pulling through. Over here we're not doing bad though. The first like wave, you could say, is getting dealt with pretty well. Oh, I sent them into the side of the thorax swords. Alright, that's not bad. They're getting shot in the back now. Not much I can do about that. And a job for 40 can be done by 16. There's not even anyone on this onager. And it's fired. Wait, maybe not. But it only requires, what, 16? 4 people per onager? What is this? Even though it's meant to have 10. There needs to be something. But yeah, they tell me to just run down the Ajima cab. So I've just charged them in. We're trying to hold them. The thing about chariots is you need to throw or shoot whatever you can at them. Like there's one battle. I didn't save the replay because it wasn't that great of a battle. But their general was scythe chariots. They ran out of a horde of infantry over here. And I just sat there, held my grounds. 3 units all threw javelins into them and they were gone. And yeah, the Ajima cavalry is going to go down. At the cost of like 2 units of Massilian cav. But there goes their general. Their general is gone. I actually still have a unit of Massilian cav. I don't think I'm moving because I thought they were gone or something. I should just charge them into the back of the chosen spearman. Right? But now they're sending in the heroic nobles. There goes the stallion, and I move out some axe warriors to try to support them. But it's just not happening. They're getting shot from all angles. That was a waste, but they're breaking, so I kind of move the axe warriors over and continue to fight them with the hoplites. And I should just kind of shoot them, but I don't know. I'm moving up more hoplites. But overall, we're doing decent. But they're going to be struggling here. Yeah, these guys just sit there. I wish like there was an autopilot type thing, where if you weren't looking, it would kind of just send them into whatever. If they were like in danger. But there isn't. I could actually run them around and hit some of the archers or something. But oh, I tell them to do that, but probably too late. Or they're gonna get shot by something.
Charge! Advance at speed!
Yeah, they're just getting shot up. Though that did take ammo for 8 horsemen, so I'll take it. And I charge out some hoplites, which I should not have done that in hindsight. That was a mistake. I should have charged them over. I should also be moving these guys over because there's no more presence on the walls. These guys are breaking, which is good, the hillmen, because that will allow us to hit the backs, but we're getting slaughtered. Yeah, my hunters get pelted with ammo. And I think what I do is I try to get these guys back. Right? Not yet, no. I mean, archers on archers, always support that. Even though they're not gonna win, they are going to get kills on light archers. And they're actually heavier, so they'll probably do pretty good. But archer on archer combat, never disappointed. And yes, they did get some thorax swords out of there, which is good. Cut their losses and get them out of there. And my general actually took some losses fighting this unit, but I don't think any of the Galatian Royal Guard did, which is good. Because my army is going to be dead by the time my general even gets used, so it's not like it's an important unit as long as my general doesn't die. But right now we're not doing horrendously. I mean, these men are not going to do well, but get the archers, get the slingers back in. I don't know why. They're under like quick reloads. I think they still have ammo. Get them back in. They run faster than everything. Just move them. I don't know. Oh, do I put them in there to try to? I don't even think I meant to do that, but these guys are losing now. Need to move over those hoplites, and I think start firing on some of this. But yeah, this was a crucial mistake I made. And over here against Kush, my archers actually accidentally get in the battle, which sucks. Against Shotel warriors though. But armored desert hoplites against armored Shotel warriors is not going to go well. But over here they're winning, which is good. Get the noble swordsmen on their backs. I don't know. Yeah, they're not doing bad. I think they're actually moving their army over to like cut their losses. And I'm trying to move in some of my hunters to deal with this. It's just too much infantry for my hoplites to deal with. And some of it's good infantry. And yeah, now I get this unit back to try to plug the gap. What I really need to do is get a unit in right there, but I don't have a unit to spare. Other than this one, I guess. I should also probably move my general up. Because at this point, I need everything on the front lines. Or I just need to cut my losses and retreat, but that would require so many deaths. I don't think it's worth it. Their silver shields are... They found the hole right there. My men are just spread too thin. Like 55 of them, they have the front line, but now they're sending in fiery balls of justice up at their enemies over here. The noble cab is fighting some armored Shotel warriors. They're getting them back. I think they found the hole and they're just like temporarily plugging it, and then they're gonna get out. Yeah, if we had any artillery left, my men would concentrate it there, but you can't bring artillery into the city and set it up right here, which I honestly kind of wish you could. But yeah, we would have just sent everything in. But yeah, my hoplites have broken. It's only archers, and I should have put them over here so they didn't have to fight. Oh no, did I pull them out? No, that's a different unit guarding their flanks right there. But yeah, Egypt, it didn't go very well for. And I do finally move the unit over, but they're running over. So I'm running archers into them. I'll take slingers. We're sending everything up. Desperation. This is desperation. I'm running these Massilian hoplites back to hold there, instead of going up and fighting the archers. I think I'm putting them over there to form up with. But we're broken through. I'm moving my general up. And Egypt should have stayed back and got the final stand. Because there's a lot more, it's just all of our armies are already too committed. Egypt isn't committed at all. But like, my whole army's committed. So my general just needs to hold a little line and let him get as many kills as possible. But Egypt should have stayed back. Because this Galatian guard just gonna get shot up, which would be a shame. Which is a shame. Yeah, artillery fire. Which they still would have had that, but like, would taken longer. But like right now, if I even pull one unit back, like the only reason I pull my general up is if I pull one unit back, 3 units are getting destroyed. Like, I can't pull anything back without even more deaths. Putting Galatian Royal Guard down there. They should get them up on the wall. They would do insane. And then they could like turn around. Oh, it's heroic nobles. They're the best of the best. Armored Shotel warriors. And right now, yeah, the armored Shotel warriors are just killing everything. Now, yeah, archer fire needs to be focused on them, which it is. But they got the gate. They're holding up there for me. I'm holding every angle down here. I'm holding that one, that, and that, and then Egypt's holding back here. Now, what I think needs to happen is the pikemen and the general need to be back. Well, the general's throwing Peltas, which I don't mind right now, as long as he probably gets back. And they're sending in pikes, which, okay, I see it. You just need to be able to hold their flank, which they should be able to. They got plenty of armored desert hoplites over here to hold it. Noble swords, heavy archers. So maybe I see it, but now they're running backwards, and then the guard pursue and just run them down. I see it. The only problem is fire, archer fire. Now they actually aren't getting hit too bad, but I would have pulled that unit back, and I'm actually pulling my general back because it's game. They were about to break through that. So that's where our whole army should start pulling back. Sending 36 Sicilian hoplites up to try to help, but they're breaking. Our whole army should pull back, and they understand that. They're getting the Rackham Palace Guard back, but they keep on throwing their pikes in, like... Yeah, getting rid of the armored Shotel guards would be useful, but there's really no need to send in the pikes so early. And over here, they're just like holding it. I guess they're relying, Egypt could hold this. I can then run back and try to hold here. But yeah, I think that's what should happen. Egypt holds this, we hold this, and they hold up here. We just give them the lower portion of the city. But I put them into hoplite phalanx just because I think it might do a bit better, but Persian light archers, silver shield swordsmen moving. Yeah, these Galatian Royal Guard need to get into a formation. I think I might move up to like try to protect their flank a bit. But yeah, over here these men are screwed. So they sent in the silver shields. We might have beaten the thorax, but the silver shields are just too good. But they have 73 Galatian Royal Guard holding this passage. Still have a decent amount of pikemen. They're moving up some more desert hoplites to try to deal with this. These guys are going to get so many kills. And they're running up through archer fire. Brave men. But they're gonna break any minute now. Hey, they do get the charge off, but they're outnumbered, getting hit with the arrows. So now they have thorax swords. And yeah, set up your pikes like that. That is a good setup. But yeah, I think our biggest problem was the sally out wasn't like complete. It didn't completely devastate the enemy. It actually hurt us more than them. Yeah, and that's a good spot for slingers. Sling out like archers or something. But yeah, as long as they don't get killed by ammo, they will hold them for a while. Alright, do they have any archers? I was saying put archers here and shoot up these guys. Because they're like winning decisively, and with archer fire it's gonna help them. But I don't think slingers can do that. Moving up the other pikemen, just hold them back, I would say. Don't like engage them. Got 72. They have some armored desert hoplites. Yeah, but I'm holding right here. We should be holding like the backs are right there. That they're taking out Galatian Royal Guard support. Which we need if we're gonna take the ever charging hordes. Like my hoplites can hold for a while, but they can't kill them all. Silver shield swords, like we're getting trod by heroic nobles, chosen spears, and they're moving back here to flank us too. So I'm setting up, I think, backwards. And then they have some Rakim Palace Guard, their general, and then some more Palace Guard that they're sending over to help us, which is necessary. But yeah, we're getting flanked. I think I turned my men around in time. Yeah, I turned them around to hold their backs. But they're not gonna hold for forever. So like I'm counting on the Palace Guard getting here and sandwiching them. I'm actually charging them down, because I know that's only gonna go for so long. And they're trying to dip. So it's probably a pretty successful charge. 37, 38. Yeah, I got a few kills. Now I need the Palace Guard to get in there fast. And actually the Galatian Royal Guard is coming down. Like, they're losing decisively. So we need to kill these guys and then turn around. And we're losing decisively too. We need to kill them and then turn around and do great. Yeah, they're getting shot up. So they're only going to hold for so long. Under fire. And actually you need your counter fire. Because they're on the walls. You can shoot that. What thorax sword plays, but they're getting ran down. Though we did crumble them over here. Push the advantage. Or like trap on the wall. Oh, they have the armored showtells. I'm like, they only have one unit, small unit of silver shields. Push that, but now everything. They're sending in their artillery, which shouldn't be able to work, but okay. Baron's crew. I don't know exactly where they're going at, because they might be hitting some friendly fire. No, but they're not winning. So yeah, they're losing decisively, as I need to run up here. I then turn around, but every time they kind of just break ranks to charge me. But we need to get up and help our thorax swords, as they're charging more heroic nobles around. And these guys need to counter fire, because right now they're just getting shot up with no response. And the general's getting hit in the back, so the general needs to turn around and face the fire head on. But they're about to break. The general needs to just dip. Get the general and that unit of hoplites out of there. Cause that's suicide.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, get them out, Alright. They got their slingers out of there. Sling at the armored Shotel warriors. Cause they're fighting with archers in the streets. Under intense fire. Alright, but we dealt with them, so I'm moving my units back. And I don't think I actually put them in the fight, I just put them right behind it. Because at this point, we're just trying to hold for as long as possible. Because we can't spare the troops to win it. And yeah, they're palace guards. They should be in here, just like stay within the capture point so they don't get the archer tower, but... But what a fight. But the Galatian Royal Guard and their generals in the fight, losing decisively.
As you command.
Galatian Royal Guard on thorax swords, Palace Guard moving in. They're losing decisively, but they need to hit him in the side right there. Which they do. Because they're going to get it to even. They were only losing decisively because they had some archer fire. Which tables turned in there. They need to push this. That's just archers. Get around there. You can fight through that. Oh, those Galatians could have been huge. They need to come around and fight through it. But over here, the thorax aren't in the fight. Silver Shield, they're losing decisively. Everything's committed. Yeah, but everything's committed there, and they have archers that are gonna go up and start firing. Which, do you have any units left? Yeah, we have 2 units of Palace Guard, and then some Noble Cav. And then, that Ballista's useless. But they're getting fire. We did at least burn down 1 before, so they're less effective. But the artillery is still gonna be brutal. And Egypt's general is down. It's only heroic nobles, thorax swords, royal guard, palace guard up there. They should win that, yeah, like they're gonna easily win that against Persian light archers. Now this is a rough position as their general is helping them. And I think the archers, no, they still have ammo. But yeah, now they're pushing through here with heroic nobles, which Galatian Royal Guard are going to struggle with. They should just hold their line. There's no need in killing the archers. But the thorax swords down here start breaking. And I think they need to commit another unit of guard in there. And they might want to just run their general into it. Just help a bit, relieve a little bit of pressure. They're now putting their slingers on the wall. Or if we have any support, we also need to fire that down. It's a lot of loose ends. Like, we're not doing horrendously. We have Kush base almost done over here. We only have 1 unit Galatian Royal Guard, but they're fighting like an equivalent in heroic Royal Guard, so they'll probably lose that slowly. And if they went up here, but now these guys are breaking, so you guys just need to pull them out of there. This was the biggest mistake. We didn't pull them out and then like charge back in, because if these guys win this up here, we're screwed. And despite being outnumbered 2-1, these guys are breaking, outnumbering them 2-1. They're winning slightly. That's... I think my general went down. Now they're fighting. But they needed to pull these guys out, which they finally did. And just made sure, contained them basically. So now if they, wherever they committed, they would Now they need to charge back in. Charge back in, one from the front, one from the side. Alright, good charge from the side. Charge them in. Oh, but the archer fire. The archer fire is gonna doom them. Oh, and they didn't commit them fast enough. Alright, they're losing decisively. Completely surrounded. They should be going down. Down here, they are losing slightly. Over here, combat is even. But they still have 57 thorax swords. Over here, even, losing, not fighting, exhausted. And they need to just put them in. Like, these guys are minimal risk right now. They have their swords out, yeah. They shouldn't have. They go up here to try to deal with the archers and flank around. The thing is, they just need the frontal force. Like, it's gonna take them too long. So that was a mistake. It's gonna take them too long to break through the Britain slingers. So I think that probably shouldn't have happened, but Palace Guard over here, like, it's good. They're chasing down, like, once again, we don't need to chase down these archers. It's like not gonna go anywhere. We just need to support our other troops. Like, they're too worried about chasing down and flanking, where yes, that's useful, but only when you have enough infantry on the front lines, which they don't have. Putting more Palace Guard into this. We just don't have the infantry, and we have like a unit just running around killing archers. It's that, like, this is where I disagree. Like, they're going to win that, but so slowly while these guys are losing. And their noble cav isn't going to do anything at the fear of losing their general. So yeah, my general finished with 114 kills, but they're breaking. Hold right here. Like, you don't need to hold that point. You've broken your other flank too. But we do. Like, I think it just came down to at the end not knowing which points to hold, in Egypt not being able to do enough on the sally out. And they didn't get a ton done on the sally out. Alright, well, they finally got some desert hoplites in large enough numbers, but they're also just going to lose to the heroic nobles. Though I guess they might take time. They need to throw the archers in there with the nobles and use the archers kind of as meat shields. But yeah, they're breaking. Like, that's not gonna work. Over here, though, there is breaking going on from thorax swordsmen. And they have archers in the fight. But yeah, they're losing decisively, but not fast enough. And they're actually combat even. They're pulling out some exhausted. So they have silver shields. And chosen spearband, which is also losing decisively in there. And nice, they're finally charging them? No, they don't charge them in. Oh, charge them in up here. Nice, yeah, that's what he's doing. Oh, they need to just be running. We don't have time for trotting around. I don't care if you're tired, you sprint at the end of the battle. For the most part. They're taking too long. Every second is another chance, and they're out of ammo. So right now, the only use for that is charging into the Alright, that's a charge. Now turn around and hold them, and then dismount and try to take their nobles. Alright? Because the nobles are tired, you're active, dismount and take them. I think dismounting cavalry is a bit of an underrated tactic. Because it allows you to, like, group up better and actually form, like, a sufficient... But no, they're just falling them back. Which makes sense. Trying to dodge the archers, which they're doing. But once again, these guys weren't a threat and are being too slow while they're losing decisively on the ground. Like, they haven't taken one loss. Now, if they charged in the back, they might have taken 2, 3. But they could have gotten a lot more valuable kills down there. But now they are breaking them, so maybe we have the time. Thing is, everywhere else is gone. This hold is already gone. This hold, gone. Everything, it's just too little too late. They shouldn't, I don't think they should have done that, but it's whatever. Yeah, very close. Battle. These guys are actually still holding. Yeah, the general breaks, which was all that was holding them back. And they're flooding in, but it was close. Like, how many units of infantry? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, only 6 units of infantry left. Now, they do have a ton of archers, but... And then they have some cav riders, but yeah, they do get this flank off finally. Thing is, also running down, you only get like trickle down, so it's not even that decisive of a flank. And that's going to be about it. And they're broken. Yep, that's it. Couldn't even really get the flank because they broke too quickly. Now, if they just won the center, they could have counter. Like, these 3 infantry breaking would have been decisive. That would have won them the game probably, because then they go around and over. But yep, that's it.